Hello there, everyone. All right, so this is the final lesson. We got most of our planets animated in our last lesson. We just got 3 planets left to deal with, and then we're going to work on doing a Playblast to finish up our animations and moving forward and finish up our project. So, okay, so we're just going to jump right on in, just rinsing and repeating the same thing we are doing before. But all right, so we're going to start with Uranus, however you want to say that. So frame 1, hit S, go to frame 200, enter a value of 900 in the Y. I'm sure I'm starting to get annoying with doing the same thing over and over again, but you know, doing the same thing over and over again definitely beats it into your skull to where you don't even have to think about it. This will just be something you guys know exactly what you need to do. Okay, so I got both the moons selected the parent last, hit P. Now both the moons are part of Uranus. So as Uranus spins, so does all of its moons. Now I just need to parent Uranus in with the Sun, so I'll shift select the Sun, hit P. Now Uranus is part of the Sun. Perfect, that's what we wanted. Now we just need to create the group for Uranus, so we'll select Uranus and hit Control G. GRP, Uranus, hit enter. And we're all done with Uranus. No, we're not all done with Uranus. That was a joke. We still have to drop in some animation information for Uranus to get pumping around the Sun. So frame 1, we'll hit S, go to frame 200, and we'll enter a value of 400 degrees. Okay, that's good. Moving on down to Neptune. Either Neptune doesn't have any moons, or I accidentally deleted them. One of the two. Not really sure. Oh, there's a moon for Neptune. It's hiding. Okay. And I think that I didn't name Pluto correctly, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that really quick. Pluto. Okay. And I'm going to keyframe Neptune. Go to frame 200. Enter a value of 900, so it's spinning. And we're going to parent the moon in with Neptune, so we'll shift select Neptune, hit P. So now the moon is now part of Neptune. Now we just, if you look, you see Neptune spinning around. We just have to parent Neptune in with the Sun. So we're going to shift select the Sun, hit P. Okay. Now Neptune is doing its part. We just need to drive it a little faster. So Neptune selected over here, parent node, Control G, double click it, GRP, Neptune. Alright, last one, Pluto. Pluto gets its own little rotation. Let's keep doing the same thing. Go back to frame 1. Gonna parent Pluto in with the Sun, so got Pluto selected, shift selected the Sun, hit P. Now Pluto's part of the whole package. So now we just gotta create a group for Pluto, Control G, call it GRP Pluto. And animating the group, gonna hit S, frame 1, frame 200, enter value of 300. Okay, so now if you look inside your outliner, all of our planets are all grouped up and they're all children of the Sun. So if you shrink this, there should be only one object inside your outliner, which is the Sun. That's perfect. So then if you hit play, you'll see that the simulation will show everything breaking apart. And I think that Neptune didn't gain information added to the group. So I want to probably have to stop that. This is kind of a reason why you want to Playblast, see if you missed something. I think that that's exactly what happened here. Yep, there's no animation information here, so let's go ahead and drive in Neptune. Yeah, I forgot. Skipped a step. Just put in 500 for the rotation on Neptune. Okay, so let's check now. Alright, so everything's kind of pulling apart now. Great. That's kind of what we're after. Alright, so let's take a little test render now. So now that we have, this pretty much concludes the project. You have all the animation information, you have all of your objects created, you have them all textured. By all accounts, this is almost good enough to turn in. You just have to create a Playblast, but I do want to see what this looks like when rendered. So if you look at this little, like, what looks like a movie take kind of clip thing up here, if you click on this, Maya will render out what our solar system looks like. So this is kind of, here's our sun. It's glowing. It's got the incandescence on it, so it's got a nice little brightness to it. Here's all of our planets spinning around the sun, and that's perfect. So what your teacher's going to want is the Playblast. So we're going to go back to frame 1, and to create a Playblast, the Playblast is going to be based off of what you are seeing in here in the viewport. So if you don't want anything in the viewport that you don't want rendered, you want it to be taken away. So the grid here, you probably don't want that inside your Playblast. So if you go to Show, you turn off Grid, and that will be good. So also, if you have objects selected, like if we have this one over here selected, that will also show up highlighted green inside the Playblast. So we'll just select somewhere else. Okay. All right. So we're going to go and we'll go to Window, and then there's Playblast right here, and we're going to open up the submenu on it, which is this little empty box on the side here. So I'll click on that. I'll open this little area here, and it says start to end, and end time is right now set to 120, but we're going to change that to 200. Format AVI, we'll just leave that as is. Where we want this saved at, I'm going to change this, go to Browse. Right now it's set to something else, but I'm just going to throw it on the desktop right now. And we'll call it Solar System. I'll hit Save. Okay. So now I'll hit Playblast, and it should output me an AVI file right on the desktop. Okay, so you can adjust the quality of the footage here, but this isn't about a high quality render. This is about you demonstrating you created the planets, you textured the planets, you animated the planets through hierarchies, which is the groups and the parenting, and then outputted a video. So it's all about concept, not necessarily about it being a quality video rendered to realistic settings. So we're going to hit Playblast, and I'll go through and animate all this stuff. Give it just 1 minute. It's almost done. Okay, so it tells me down here that the results are that it's done. This is where it put it. It's on the desktop, so if I shrink this down, I can see that that is not it. Is it? Yeah, I think this is it. Okay. Sorry, let's jump to my second screen here. Okay, so this is close to what you guys should have. I mean, it may not be precisely the same camera angle, but in general, this is what you guys are looking for. This is what your teacher is going to expect for you to turn in, probably alongside your MD file, so you can see that your solar system, everything was named correctly, that you use proper hierarchies to animate, which is the groups and the parenting, and make sure that everything's textured. So yep, I think that concludes our project. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in the next project. All right.